I had to resort to the bobber again. But my mom always said, stick to what you're good at. Place sucks. Well, we made it. We were on the Deschutes River for the famous Salmonfly hatch out here. We couldn't be happier after a long, wet winter, really wet spring. We're out here in the sun, totally engulfed in salmonflies and golden stones in this tree. I couldn't be more stoked to be out here. I love the fact that we can take you with us now with this video. And yeah, hang out with us and check out a day in the life of the Deschutes Salmonfly hatch.
Oh!
I wasn't sure where the boat was and I fucked up today. Started a little bit further on the outside. Droppers coming off. I've seen enough rises to where I'm not going to deal with a droppers. Droppers done. Droppers caught in the anchor rope. That fly sucks, so we're switching up. All right, we're switching up. The fly I had on sucked. I don't know where this boat's taking us right now. When people ask how seriously they need to take this hatch, that is how seriously we take this hatch. So, let's try Water Walker. Let's go golden. Had a rejection.
A roll? You made visual contact with a fish?
Maybe I'll feel good enough about permanently getting rid of the nymph rod today. For a bit. On the Deschutes, conditions can change really fast. What was working at 8 a.m. might be dead at 10 a.m. and be back on by noon. Flip over a few rocks and see what kind of bugs are around in the area you're fishing. Maybe there's a caddis migration or a green drake migration. That midday sun gets intense out there, and trout will push into faster riffles or shady banks. Hatches can stall, and you've got to adapt. The Deschutes rewards anglers who pay attention and really give a lot of effort. because out here, success can shift by the hour. Yes, there is sun in every square inch of this place right now. It is getting fairly intense, so we're going to go to where the fish can see. So probably be nymphing for the next 2 hour, and see how it goes. Once we get that sun a little lower and get some more shade pockets, we'll be back to surface stuff, but she has done slowed down. We're in the time of day where it's not as surface oriented.
All right, we're back to the bobber, everybody. A Jason Osborne special. Stripper name, bobber down. He just secretly really wants to be a gear guy.
I mean, they do, I think, make more money. Well, I don't really have anything else to say right now. That's all I got to say about that. I was 14 when I first fished the Deschutes. My mom and my uncle brought me up, and it was one of those things you just read about, and it was just like... I was just a kid when I first fished this river. Over the years, it has always kept me coming back. Every single day is different. Nothing is quite the same. And it always acts like a proving ground for myself and almost every other angler that fishes it. It's such a dynamic river between its seasonal hatches, like the spring salmonfly, summer caddis, and its great summer and steelhead fishing. With 100 miles of incredible angling opportunities and some of the best bank access on the planet, there is really nothing like it anywhere else in the world. I didn't know anything about reading water. I didn't know anything about good spots, bad spots. So to me, it was just like this incredible river that there's just fish everywhere. And
What do we got?
we have a salmonfly. So interesting fact, this one is about halfway through its life cycle, but you see the orange will get a lot darker. When they first hatch, they're almost like peach. Now it's orange, and the orange will get much, much deeper as they end their life cycle. So these, even though they live next to water and they're in water all the time, they actually die of dehydration. They've got no way to drink water or eat food. So yeah, so this one's about halfway through its life cycle, I would say, which is good for us. It means we got more fishing. I'm gonna introduce it. This evening, man, we'll get a bunch of that shit.
Yep.
I don't know why we put in name. But this is, it is what it is, man. We will catch fish. We've been working for the ones we've been finding. That's fine. This is an average day during the salmonfly hatch, right? Salmonfly hatch gets a ton of press because we are able to fish big dries, but the amount of incredible days, like all day incredible days, is very few. This is honestly fairly standard for this river. Imagine any river that has these big bugs is... You get a lot of people, and it gets a lot of pressure, and the fish you just got to work, think outside the box a little bit, work a little harder, do some leg presses so you can wade like tough water and then get into tough spots, and you'll find them. But yeah, I mean, it's tough. Oh well, it's been tough before, it'll be tough again, but it's not going to be tough here in about 2 hours. It's going to be pretty stupid easy, and everybody will be gone, so... it'll be nothing but like Sims, button downs, river pants, and flip flops at the bar while we're out here fishing. around about 6 o'clock here. Salmon flies have started making like huge egg-laying migrations. I mean, it's like the light switch flipped. We're starting to see risers. I just lost one. Activity is picking up for sure. So from now it's starting. It should just get better and better through the evening into dark, and I expect tonight to be kind of bonkers actually, because you can just tell like it's cooled down a little bit. The wind stopped, weather stabilized, and everything just kind of has that feeling, you know, of just here we go, like game on. So yeah, right place, right time. Glad we stayed. We always stay, and yeah, you never want to leave 5 minutes before the miracle. You know what I'm saying? So here we go, game on. I'm pretty deep now, and it's just getting deeper as we go down, and there's a bunch of fish down in there working. So instead of getting totally saturated and wet and filling my waders, I'm just gonna feed like all my fly line and see how that works. If I do get a rise, odds aren't great that I'm gonna be able to connect, but I'd rather get a rise and miss than no rise at all.
Yep, I got it, baby. Beautiful, bro.
Not even a big fish.
Just aggressive.
You know what, buddy? You are a champion.
Oh, pretty, man. Let him go.
Hats off to you, Mr. Fish.
What are we eating on?
This is a fool's gold salmon fly.
Let's see.
Believe it or not, all right, people out there, the gray wing in this sun makes all the difference in the world. I'm telling you, it's not as easy to see, but not having the white chubby wing and that huge like reflectiveness, I mean, it's just like a beacon of light coming down in the sun. So the gray wings, like on this fool's gold, save the day. I know they're harder to see, but you hook fish, so that's, you know, a good trade-off.
Nobody's done it like me. Nobody's done a drift like me. I make the best drifts. That fish wasn't very nice to me. I thought I had a good relationship with that fish.
That's the Deschutes in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. Try really hard, don't get shit. And then you don't try at all and you get an eat, and then you miss it. Alright, we're getting late in the day, so we can start going back to white wings. Now I just got to decide which white wing to choose. I think I'm going to roll Terra Narcissus here. See what happens. they'll be in here. They'll be on that. They'll be on that hard line for sure. Like the bigger fish living in that fast water. I mean, we'll get them in the soft water too. I guess maybe not tonight. Historically speaking, there should have been one that ate right now.
That's a nice fish. All right.
Hell yeah.
That time of night?
That's why we're doing this. Yeah. It is bewitching hour. Fish are getting dumber by the second, which is...
What's it eating?
We're still on chubby terra narcissus. Dark body against, the shade seems to give more visual. The higher the contrast, the better. So the darker it is, dark brown, purples, blacks, stuff like that, tends to show up better against shade, darker skies. So we'll take advantage of the light spectrum and see if we can do this the rest of the night.
Oh! Oh! Nobody fishes until dark.
Crazy, man. It's a tough day. It's like the twilight's the only thing that saved it,
Yeah.
I can magically give myself another 30 minutes of fishing time here just by doing this. Yeah. Just gained a half hour fishing.
There you go.
Evening for males. Getting a little winded out this morning, or this evening, but it's the Western River up the chute. Nice fish. Good one to almost end on. If we can't get one more. Filled my fucking weird. I fucking destroyed my shin. Destroyed my shin. I fucking hate that place so much. I am soaked. Just fell in, took a giant bath. I am a little cold now, but it's the Salmonfly hatch. That's what happens. And yeah, I got all this Deschutes wind here to dry me out real quick, so that's cool. Let's see, our day. Started out really strong, got the afternoon heat lull, and evening ended really strong. So typical day on the Deschutes. That's why we stayed till dark, and hell yeah, fished in a t-shirt all day, loved every second of it, and now I'm extra cool, so stay around. Okay, so tip time. This is another one of those little freebies that you get with Jason here. I tend to break off a lot of flies in bushes today. So when you're in transit and you've got a piece of tippet or leader and it's flyless and you can't really hook it to the rod, the easiest way to transport flyless is to take your tippet, put it underneath your fly line like that, wrap it over, pinch it to the reel where it's stuck, and then reel it up. And what happens is, now you don't have this little wispy thing all over the place, it's not getting tangled. And when you want to deal with your flyless setup, you just pull both of them, and then you can deal with your leader and tippet. But anyway, for transport, if you don't have a fly on or you're like walking to a boat or something like that, it's just a cool little way to make sure nothing gets tangled in trees and all that. There you go, freebie.